Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcasting couch.
All right.
What do you say?
Go ahead.
Say it for the people in the back.
Begin your
Talking about
disgusting
That's what he
story.
said? Oh, okay. So if I'm remembering correctly, there was this woman that was severely obese, and she basically was having, like, extreme chest pain, and went in to see what it was, and, like, they lifted up her breast, and there was, like, a very infected hole under her breast that was filled with roaches.
I remember this because they're
remember
eating
that
the
now.
infected tissue.
I remember that now.
There's also have you all heard the story of the woman that she posted like 15 or 16 like blog posts on how she would go and take like rotten meat from dumpsters and then pleasure herself with it?
What? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Look up maggot lady.
No.
No!
Yes.
Don't do
Anyone
this.
that listens says no.
Yeah, that's true.
Do not look it up.
It just sounds bad, so don't.
You'll scar yourself. It's almost
It
as
is.
bad
It's
as
fucking awful.
it's almost as bad as that cheese grater meme.
Oh, that one's fun.
Cheese grater.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to
Like
know.
a foot?
No.
Oh, no, I don't know what
No,
it is.
it's something.
Okay,
with
so
furries.
let's talk about the
Oh,
Pain
okay.
Olympics.
Oh
I
God.
think I remember you talking about it before. I don't remember it. I don't really want
Yeah. You don't want to look it up. It's not. It's not pretty.
Oh, there's a lot of weird
Daniel,
stories
you
like
can
that.
come back now.
Daniel wanted to leave so he didn't have to hear the nasty stories.
Daniel.
So
He left.
He the reason why he left was because.
Hi, Daniel.
Did you hear our stories about maggots?
How you been, man?
What?
Did you hear our stories about maggots?
No.
Good.
What about
I don't.
the- what about the fat lady?
discuss this.
I'm starting to get immune to the tooth image.
The
Oh,
two, oh
I-
with the clippers.
Ah!
Do the what image?
God, I already hate mouths.
I hate gore, but that image.
I hate that
Ugh.
picture so much.
Okay, so
What?
how do you all
God,
feel about the Pain
Matthew would just
Olympics?
walk around with that picture open on his phone and just show it to people. It's like, hey, check this out.
You have to put the image in the podcast.
No,
Please don't.
I'm not. I'm not getting fucking striked.
DMCA'd.
No, it's
Immediately
just
get
community
striked.
striked.
Hey, where is this going to?
YouTube.
Oh fuck! Never
Epic.
mind. We're already gone.
Hey, no, there's been no hard R's that have been dropped so far. We're good.
It's just been kind of dark stories.
Listen,
It's
there's
just
been
gonna
some.
be
There's
18
been
plus.
some. Yeah, there's been some dark humor.
NC-17.
We've yet. NC-17.
It's 18.
Triple X.
Ah, yes, one of those triple X YouTube videos.
YouTube
I remember.
podcast.
I remember trying to find those when I was 16.
I was an idiot.
I was so dumb.
So apparently, Cyberpunk is already, like ESRB rated, just mature.
Mature?
Yeah.
Really?
Man,
You can change your junk in it.
who would have thought that in a game where you can change your dick size?
Yeah.
Like, and your character customization.
Like, I
a
don't get-
new level of character customization, mind you, that it will be put at the mature level.
That's 17 plus.
No. I thought it would be put as like
A.
A or maybe like E.
Why would it
E.
possibly?
It's everyone.
Dicks are for
Everyone!
Yes, the expand dogs for everyone.
Yes.
That's what the E stands
Rated
for.
E for Expando Dongo. Hi there.
Rated E for expansion porn.
No,
Hi there.
please.
Would you like to buy our new DLC? It allows you to get the 18-incher.
It definitely sounds like something EA would do.
I want to see that.
Hi
now.
there. Do you want to pay money so you can get more content? Hi, we're EA. We released day one DLC. You know, something we were gonna put in the game and decided now we'll make you pay for it.
Or we'll release a DLC that's an entirely new game.
Hi there. Do you want a DLC that feels like an entire game altogether? Or do I have the company for you? Hi, we're EA. And instead of
Okay.
releasing new games, we just recycle all of our old content and just put different titles
Here's
in
a
it.
question: which is worse, the Oblivion horse armor, or the Sims mods, where the Sims DLC, where to buy every single DLC for Sims is over $800?
Definitely the $800 for Sims.
Yeah, because the horse armor is
The horse armor is
like,
just really dumb and
you can get
cosmetic.
the Game of the Year edition now for like what, $16?
Yeah, but at the time, I mean, like in context.
Listen, okay,
Which was
people
worse.
pay money for their racing games in order to like change what their car design is. I say we do the same thing with horses. Horse armor is an okay DLC, and I only say that because I wasn't playing games at the time that Oblivion came out, and thus when I,
I
bought
wasn't.
Shut up,
Oblivion,
Todd Howard.
and thus when I bought Oblivion, it came with it, so I didn't care.
Shut up, Todd Howard.
Hi, I'm Todd Howard.
Okay, I got a question. Todd Howard is
Hi,
a
I'm
fucking
Todd
weird
Howard.
person,
He really is.
but
Who would have
this
thought that
guy
the
is like
person-
a very good leader. Like he has like so many accreditations.
Except not Fallout 76.
Fallout 76 sucks.
Yes.
I mean, the new stuff's not too bad, but originally it sucked.
It's still kind of...
It's not terrible.
It's boring.
It's not terrible. It's boring.
It
It's
sucked like a
boring.
back alley horror. We get it.
When it started, now it just nah.
Now
It's just kinda
kind of
like-
now
a
she's kind of
letdown.
moved in. It's kind of just normal now.
It's just there.
It
It's
started with a back alley
It's like that-
horror, and then she got attached, and then you got attached, and now you're both living together in an apartment.
It's the neighborhood kid that you don't want to play with.
yeah.
I had a few of those.
Yeah, their kid comes over every other weekend.
You were
it's the
the few
one.
of
It's the
those.
one good
No,
part
I
about the
really was.
job, but
It's like, why are you here?
It's like that
guess.
person that you like sometimes remember lives with you, but like they disappear for like a week at a time.
a bunch of adults just came in.
The cleaning
We're adults.
We are adults.
You are fucking.
We're adults, but we don't act like it.
You don't act like it.
Yeah.
Listen, outside of this group of people, I am a very responsible and mature person.
I'm not.
Doubt.
Press X to doubt. Okay, I see how
I'm
it
the
is.
one who wrote a story about a fucking rat.
Like a rat, or
There was a
rat
rat on
that
campus,
is
and
like.
someone took it to the news, and they asked me
Like-
to write a story about the rat that was running around campus.
Hang on, no,
I
no,
told
no.
them no.
Like, do you mean like a regular rat or like a very promiscuous rat? That,
No,
like,
just like a rat that was running between buildings on
promiscuous
campus.
rat. He's a
I
promiscuous
mean, there's a rat in this building, but it's a pet rat.
Yeah.
There is one of
There are
those.
multiple rats.
Yes, there's two.
My friend has 3.
I knew a girl that was a rat-faced bitch. Does that count?
No, that reminds me of a Bo Burnham quote. I can't remember it right now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember it.
My sister gets legitimately mad when people use rat as an insult.
Why?
You rat.
She owns rats. She likes
I
rats.
love rats, but they're fucking assholes. They like to bite and then
Yo,
lock their
we-
jaw,
yo.
and you can't open their mouth.
Oh my god, we had this rat at my middle
Dogs are
school
superior.
that was it
Cats.
lived in the
Dogs.
Cats,
it
Dogs.
lived like in
snakes.
Neither. No. Not
We-
Fight a
that.
lot
we-
harder when you're trying to kill.
Yeah,
the.
true.
It's so weird. We had this rat that lived in the theater at my high school, and it would like sneak into the room every once in a while and steal food from people because everyone that was there was absolute garbage and left a massive mess.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, they really were. And one day I walked into the room, and I never actually seen the rat until that day. This rat was huge. Like,
20-pound rats.
Was it a fucking New York rat?
it looked like you've ever seen those pictures of like World
Pizza
War
rat?
One, like how big those rats got.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Like cat-sized rat.
Yeah, it was like a small cat size
Fucking-
Ralph's?
of a rat, and
Or R-O-
it
yeah.
It's
literally
a fucking
it,
skeever.
it pretty much was at that point. It stared at me, and I was like, "Holy shit, you're bigger than some dogs I've seen." And then it ran off, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna call it Chester." And my
What
teacher
named
walked in, and
Chester?
she's like, "Did someone move my stuff?" I was like, "Oh, Chester was on your desk earlier." She's like, "Who's Chester?" "The giant rat." She's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah." Ew. I was like, "Yeah, it was actually really big." And like the other teacher had this like pet chihuahua, and I was like, it was about the size of Dolly. And my teacher, what? I was like, yeah, I got a picture, and I showed her the picture. This
Do you
thing
have the
was
picture?
huge. No, it was on my old phone, and I didn't transfer it over.
I'm trying to find the picture I was looking for earlier.
But like, it was so big.
Was it this big?
Yo, it felt like it.
Cause he.
And
It's a
saying
massive
that, like,
rat from
it's
World of Warcraft.
yeah, it
Oh.
stared at me, and then it scampered off somewhere. And like a week later, I saw it again. I was like, "There's Chester!" Everyone turned, and they just saw his tail. His tail was like
They
the
just
length
saw
of
his
my
ass.
forearm. Like his tail alone's like the length of my forearm.
Okay, can I say something else about rodents just in general? They have some big balls.
Why the hell do you?
Why
Why
are
would
you
you be
looking
looking
at
at that?
Because if you ever seen the squirrels that run around campus, they have to sit on their balls. They're that big.
Rats do, but mice don't really. It was a lot harder to tell the difference between male
Yeah.
and female mice.
Yes, Daniel.
I have so many questions about you guys.
You know, one time we were actually fixing
Have you ever
up,
seen a pig's balls?
No.
They have to sit on theirs
Have
too.
you ever seen what happens when bees fornicate?
They explode.
They do. They explode. They have the most literal form of
That's a-
busting a nut of any species of creature that I have ever
That's a good
heard
way
of.
to go. Exploding in your queen.
Massive, just running a train
Orgies.
on the queen. Yeah. What better way to go?
Oh yeah, that's the picture I was looking for earlier.
Hi there. I'm a bee. I'm alive for about a week.
Have you guys seen the video of the shower rat?
No, I haven't.
No.
It's not actually a rat, but it is a type of rodent. But it's this huge rodent that is just it has water on it, and it's just washing itself in the shower.
It's like
Rat
sounds like
taking a
something that's up
shower.
there like the bear that
What?
scratching his back. Have you ever seen that?
Opened up Facebook. Oh.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Man, he's going for it.
He's just cleaning himself.
I've
Right?
seen that,
It's like, yes, what a lovely day here. I just gotta start my morning. Oh man, I am tired. I can't wait to go into work today.
Let me just lather myself up. Yeah.
Let me just lather myself up in this delicious
I
soapy
want to see what
water.
kind of rat,
Sudsies.
what it is now.
Sudsies.
You ruined it.
I did say one
You
thing. Rats are
started it.
extremely smart. Okay, but here's a question. What is the best rodent?
A dead one.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was my answer
capybaras
too
are rodents,
literal
right?
for you?
Yes.
Then
I was
capybara.
about to say that's my favorite one too.
What is?
The capybara. It's the world's largest rodent. They get to the size of a small hippo. They're
If we're
sometimes
gonna
called
talk
house
about
hippos.
really large animals,
They're friends with crocodiles.
Speaking of elephants,
Have you guys ever heard of the
Yeah.
camel
Speaking
spider?
of elephants, here you go.
You guys ever heard of the camel spider?
Yes, my
Kill
dad
it,
used to
kill
fight
it.
him when he was in Saudi.
I was
Kill it.
I was talking to this family friend of ours, and the company that they worked for, they took apart planes and helicopters for the military,
Yeah,
and it was all former military people that worked there pretty
Yeah.
much.
that's what my dad used to do when he
And-
first got out of the military.
And one day he's in his office, and he hears the girliest scream he's ever heard in his life, followed by 3 pistol shots. Comes outside, finds these 3 buff, former military guys who have just gotten out, who were taking apart this chopper. These are people that are not squeamish at all. They're taking apart things that are have blood and guts all over the bottom floor of chopper and whatnot. There's blood residue all over the chopper, and they're taking apart this thing. And they were the ones that had screamed because they took off a panel, and inside, in between the walls, was a massive spider, as big as the table that the mic is on. It was that big, and they had shot it full of holes. And he's just what is going on? There's
Oh, it's a pacarana.
it's like,
That's what shower rat is. It's a pacarana.
there's a spider.
Camel spiders are fucking terrifying.
There are.
They're known for hunting mice. They're that big.
They're so big and they're
But
scary.
they're also considered technically not a spider. They're a type of scorpion without a
that
tail.
doesn't make it better.
scorpions are horrible. I hate them.
But what my dad in his unit in the military
ugly.
used to do in Saudi, he said during the day you could go out and you would melt your shoes onto the tarmac.
Yeah.
So he says you didn't go out during the day. So at night you would go out there and there'd be these massive spiders everywhere out hunting for the night, and you're like, what can we do to entertain ourselves since we have to be up for 15 hours and we can only be up at night when there's these massive spiders? So he says you grab 5 or 6 of them, put them in a box, shake the box up, and then they start fighting.
Really?
It's the coolest thing, and if one tries to get away, you shoot it.
That sounds like the one version of dogfighting that would actually be allowed.
Yeah. I don't think anyone's going to talk about the camel
I don't
spider
think
fighting
anyone's going to
club.
possibly try to defend the camel spider. No person that actually sees a camel spider is going to possibly try to defend
I
it.
mean, they're cool, but like, I don't know if
Isn't
they're
it
cool enough
weird
to
how-
stop them from getting shot.
Listen, any spider that gets bigger than my hand, I immediately say we should shoot it.
For context, the camel spider can grow to the size of a dinner plate.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now. And there's 2 of them on each other right there.
That's them mating.
Yeah.
Isn't nature wonderful?
Yeah.
Fucking ugly. Mason, have you seen these?
How do you feel about vinegaroons? You guys know what those
I
are?
love vinegaroons. Whip scorpions.
You want to see Mason?
Awesome.
You don't like spiders?
What is the world's hardest spider?
It is the
it's
Goliath
the South
bird catcher.
American Goliath bird eater. Oh my God! There's a picture of someone with like.
It's
it
the
on their
size of
hand.
a plate and a half.
Dude, they straight up from the Halo,
Scarab.
the elites, their mouths straight up kind of look like the mouths
Yeah.
of this thing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
what they're
good.
based on.
Jesus Christ!
That's part of what they're based on.
Fucking
Here's
killer.
here's the truth about sun spiders or camel spiders or stuff like that. They are technically older than spiders because whereas spiders have 3 body segments, they have 2 body segments, which makes them at least several million years older than spiders have been since they existed.
Interesting.
Yeah. So they used to be
Dinosaur.
a much larger like group. Now camel spiders are mainly the largest known species left. It used to be that's how all spiders looked. Was something similar to that. So good luck sleeping
There's-
tonight
There's this
with
movie.
a meter-long spiders that are that big.
There's a movie that I watched one time, and I cannot for the life of me remember it. But the entire plot point, like it was a really bad like 40s movie. But like the entire plot point was that they found this like
Oh.
living fossil
Mason.
fish thing, like off the coast of
That's what they look
Madagascar,
like.
and there had been like radiation experiments in the area, and it like so the ice that came in with the fish was radioactive.
Here.
So like the water essentially was radioactive.
Yeah.
And
Fluoride.
anything that touched the water or like the fish reverted back to like its more like prehistoric form somehow. So like the dog that was licking the water on the street
Turned into a fish.
turned into like this prehistoric version of a dog, like it had the massive like teeth and whatnot. A dragonfly that
Grew to-
landed on the fish grew to the size of like the table and chair, and the dude
it
literally took a
suffocated.
knife and stabbed it, and the blood from the thing landed in his pipe. So whenever he would smoke, he turned into essentially a Neanderthal and would go
Ooga
on a
booga.
murder spree. Yes, ooga booga, let me kill some people on this university campus.
So here's the one thing about
That's a really bad. This is a bad place for me to say that sentence. I just
Yes.
realized.
Yes, you should not say
That was me referring
You
to
gonna become
a
a
movie.
Hihu?
God damn it!
You gonna become a hee-hoo? Go
Yeah.
running around in your underwear?
Hell no.
Did you guys know there used to be like man-sized swimming centipedes?
That sounds awful.
Yes,
I say we
love 'em.
shoot 'em.
They're awesome. Have you
Shoot
heard of
them.
sea scorpions? They're an ancient species of scorpion that could grow to 2 meters long.
Shoot it. This is why I would not survive in the like prehistoric era, because every single bug that existed would be bigger than me, and I'd want to kill it, and I'd die because of it.
Do you know why those bugs were so much bigger?
Clearly, because the
Lower
aliens were
oxygen.
experimenting.
Higher oxygen.
A higher oxygen.
Yeah, where we have, I think it's like what we have to have like. We have like a lot of oxygen. They had almost double the amount of oxygen that we do now.
Jesus fucking.
Yeah, sea scorpions are fucking terrifying. They grew from the size of like an inch or 2 long to 2 to 3 meters long. I love paleontology. I love archaeology. I
Why
love
aren't you
history.
going that as your study?
Because there's no jobs in that.
He's got
Fair
a
enough.
point. He's got a very solid point right there.
Did you
I
know
don't
they
think
actually-
anyone's gonna want to hear me geek out about sea scorpions.
Did you know they just uncovered a whole bunch of mammoths and skulls and stuff? Like major, fully intact ones? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit, really?
I've
was
been
down in
looking.
Mexico?
I've been looking a lot recently
Mexico,
into
I think.
Australian megafauna, like the Megalania,
Yeah.
which is a massive Komodo dragon that was somewhere between 2 and 3 meters long, not including the tail.
Damn.
It was considered the first major. It was considered the apex predator of Australia, even after the Aboriginals settled Australia, because the Aboriginals were terrified of it and ran away from it.
I can't possibly imagine why someone
What are
would be
you doing,
terrified
Mason?
of such an idea.
It was basically a dinosaur.
I have a headache.
Might want to take some Advil or something.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll be fine.
You know, it was pretty neat.
Drink some water.
The zoo I worked at, we had 2 of the 3 venomous lizard species in the world.
Oh, Gila. I can't remember the others. Are.
Beaded is the other one that we had, and the third is the Komodo dragon.
Yeah, Komodo dragons are interesting. Did you know this? Humans, because human bites, if a person gets bit by another human, it almost always gets infected. So there are some people who say that humans are on the way towards evolving a venomous bite, simply because we have so many bacteria in our mouth, similar to how Komodo dragons have
So
venomous.
actually, Komodo dragons, we used to think that it was a bacteria, but it actually is a type of
Yes,
actual
but
poison
it is also partly
Yeah.
infectious. But yeah, that's one of the things that some evolutionary biologists are talking about.
I need some agua.
Agua.
Agua. Hydro homies.
Yeah, this podcast we just talk about
Hydro homies.
random shit that we can think of.
No, really?
Yeah,
No way.
Oh,
That's
watch
like
the first episode for
This is-
examples.
this is too.
I know.
This is episode 2. Wow.
And we start off with something pretty disgusting, so I suggest Daniel, you don't watch it. Or at least skip past like the first 3 minutes.
Let me just get past the first
Also, don't
hour.
search maggot lady.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or do. I'm not gonna stop you. I want to scar people for life.
You're horrible.
No, I am. You gotta be a little bad.
Got oddly quiet.
That's like the justification that like a dictator would have.
What?
You have to be a little bad.
Let me just,
I can't just be like a completely good person. I have to like, do.
I can't-
According to my Dictatorship for Dummies book, I have to do some kind of mass genocide.
I
Like
can't
kill
be
all the
mother.
people in Russia.
Someone has to die this week so that I can complete my step-by-step schedule of being a dictator.
I can't be Mother Teresa all the time. I've also got to be a BDSM freak sometimes.
What the fuck?
That doesn't make you a bad person.
No, that just means kinky.
True.
That's just the kinkiness of the dictator right there.
Emphasis on dick.
A dictator. Dictator.
All I'm thinking
Dick
about is a
Cheney.
potato with a dick.
What?
Oh, so the Irish.
Oh, not
I thought it
wrong.
was the Russians.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
It's
potato
okay.
with a
I'm
dick.
Irish.
I'm German, so I can't say shit.
Yo, so talking about Irish people real quick.
Tjok farara.
I found out,
Shitty,
like, back
actually.
when I was in high school, that the term Mick is like the equivalent of saying the N-word to
Yeah.
to someone from Ireland.
You didn't know that?
Well, I found out. Well, no one uses it anymore, pretty much. I was wrong about that assumption when in one of my classes, this dude called me a Mick because he accused me of being racist. And I was like, I don't even know who you are, good sir. How can I do that if I just don't know who you are and I've never spoken to or talked to you or been on the same side of the room as you?
I'm surprised you didn't know that.
Oh, no, who's just gonna tell you that? It's like, hey, just to let you know, if anyone calls you a Mick, they're insulting you.
Yeah.
My parents weren't like that.
Mine were.
I think part of it's that my parents just never really noticed our ancestry that much.
A lot of different languages have really interesting like insults.
I like looking at what different words are in other languages.
One of my
In
favorite-
Britain, they call a cigarette a fag. They go out there
Yeah.
and they smoke a fag, and
Yeah.
that just
That
sentence.
that has a
it
different
sounds
meaning in the U.S.
so wrong.
I'm gonna
in
go smoke a
America,
fag.
But saying you're gonna go out and smoke a fag
means an entirely different thing.
It's something entirely different here. But
This video's still getting posted on YouTube.
Yes.
but like
Vimeo.
in England, it means something entirely different.
That's educational.
Very educational. Hi, are you ready for your educational segment? We've already talked about how when bees have sex, they explode. That right there is pretty educational. I learned that in middle school, actually, in a health class.
Yeah. Oh,
That wasn't part of the
here's
health
an
class. My friend just told me.
Here's
And
some interesting educational content. Actually, no, I
a
can't
turtle
say that.
can
Never
only have
mind.
sex 3 times before its dick balls off. The more you know.
Wait, really?
No, that's a lie. Another fun fact: don't believe everything you hear on the internet.
Or do? It makes life more interesting.
It really does.
Welcome to Facebook.
Yeah.
Hi
pretty much.
there. Did you know that flat Earth is a real thing? Otherwise, why would our mass be flat? Duh.
Hi there. Did you know that Mercator was the first person to see the world in its entirety?
Hi there. Did you know that our world is being run by lizard people?
Well, that's a true
They
fact.
live underground. They live underground.
They live underground, and they're the reasons that we have earthquakes. What they do is they all just get together and just
dance.
air hump in a general direction, and it causes the plate to shift through the force of their humping.
I think we broke Mason.
I just gotta go bathroom.
Got to take a whiz.
I really wish I could remember a bunch of my Japanese, or I would give a bunch of fun facts.
Fun fact.
Oh,
Two
By you-
out of
by
Fun
you.
facts require the knowledge of Japanese.
Patanko means small boob. It's the
wanna
one thing I remember from Japanese.
That's the weirdest thing to ever know of Japanese. I think. I would think most people would start with like numbers or like how to say hello
I know
or
a few of those
thank
things
you.
still.
No, you memorize how to say small boob.
No,
That
small
way, when
boobs.
you meet,
Small boobs. Like
oh,
if
my
someone,
bad, my
if
bad.
someone
It's
has
plural.
small boobs, you call
It's
them a
plural,
patanko.
not singular. I'm sorry.
If someone has small boobs, you can call them a patanko. It's an insult.
But they probably won't know that. Yes, I get it.
Yeah.
I had a friend that he spoke in sign language a lot because both his parents were mute. So he would just straight up make fun of people the entire day. And like, he never told me what
things
he
meant.
was saying. But like, it was definitely the context of what was going on. He definitely called out some girl for
going to
being
the hotel?
flat-chested.
You going to the hotel later tonight? Stuff like that.
He called out this one girl in one of our classes because she was flat-chested and she had no idea what he was doing.
Yo, why is this kid throwing up gang signs at
She said, someone said that to him. It's like,
What
why are you
crap
throwing
is
up
that?
gang
I gotta do this
signs?
again.
Are you regretting this yet, Zach?
no.
What is there to regret?
Losing your channel?
It's not going to be like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What have we talked about so far?
There's been
Bees exploding when they have
It's not
sex.
bad.
That
was
was
a
a
small
very
boob.
brief
A
moment.
very fat woman that I'm not gonna repeat after
Yeah,
that.
we're not
Yeah.
going to continue that part.
the
So,
maggot
hang on.
lady.
Okay, so going back to the, shit, what were we talking? Fuck. No, I had something. It was about the bees. So, going back to the bee thing.
Go
So,
Do you like jazz?
so
You
I,
like
I hate you.
jazz.
I hate you so much. So
Okay,
the
here's
bee
question.
thing though. So the way that I learned about that was in a health class, and that was like when I met like one of my best friends. His name is Ryan, and like
See, Chris?
no,
I wish.
3 years later, our senior year of high school, I told like we were like eating lunch here with like all of our friends, and I was like, man, I remember how I met Ryan. He told me about bee porn. and
Panda
then we
porn.
proceeded to, on our high school Wi-Fi, watch bee porn at lunch and convince other people, which means that somewhere out there, when they were searching through what's been going on in like the history
Just let
for
it keep
like
going.
a school's Wi-Fi, that there was a bunch of searches all of a sudden of bee porn.
That does not surprise me. You seem like the type of person to do that.
I didn't actually look it up. Everyone else at the table did. It was funny.
So, would you like to discuss panda porn?
No. No,
I love-
not even close.
I love the idea.
Yo,
of
I know
panda
exactly
porn.
what happens. You give them bamboo and they have kids. I learned this in Minecraft. It just appears
Yeah.
with a big old shower of hearts.
In actuality, you have to give them a TV and a lot of panda porn, and then they might have kids.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Pandas
They
have
have-
to watch porn to have sex.
Do they have to figure out, just like, oh, so this thing goes into
They're-
there?
That's why they're so endangered, is because they're such a voyeuristic
well,
species.
So
Partly.
this might be kind of old news, actually. I don't know how recent it is, but the giant panda is no longer endangered.
Is it?
Really?
That's good.
Oh, congratulations, pandas!
It's-
You figured
it's
out how to
still,
have
like-
sex.
Vulnerable or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is no longer
It's threatened.
threatened.
Yeah. We taught them how to fuck again.
Guys, let it never be said that the human race has not done some good deeds, okay? We've somehow kept the koala from becoming extinct, despite the fact that it should be extinct. I don't care what anyone says.
It really
be.
should.
It eats a
There-
poisonous plant, and if you take the leaves off of the branch and give it to it, it won't eat it because it doesn't recognize it as food.
It also slowly kills it. The only thing that it eats also kills it.
Because
which
it'll
is-
starve itself to death because the tree is
No,
such,
like
so fibrous.
the actual plant
And
It's
they-
poisonous.
kills it as well, which I find hilarious.
and
It's
they
also
all
really
have
fibrous.
chlamydia.
Yeah, and they all have chlamydia because of the
very-
John Oliver Chlamydia Award. That's the only reason I remember
Is
that.
that real? Like,
Yeah, there's a chlamydia award in Australia for koalas that is named the John Oliver Chlamydia Award because he bought whose jockstrap was it?
Oh God, I don't remember.
John Oliver bought some guy's jockstrap and he donated the money that he spent. He spent like a couple $1,000s on it. He donated it to a zoo in Australia to open a chlamydia award for koalas.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Does that mean we got chlamydia from koalas?
probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Because I know we got something from alpacas.
Yeah, we got syphilis.
Yeah, thanks.
didn't
Random dude in the
Thanks,
past who decided to.
Christopher Columbus, who almost certainly had syphilis at some point.
Thanks, random dude who decided to have sex with an alpaca. This is why.
Oh,
This
that
is why
reminded me
in
of
the
some shit I
past
don't
we-
want to think about.
This is why the prostitute has been the oldest profession in human society. It's one of the oldest ones, right?
It is the oldest one.
Is it the oldest one? I didn't
Yeah.
know for sure.
There is. I really don't want to talk about that because if
What,
anyone talks
prostitutes?
about if anyone talks about syphilis, it reminds me of a story I read on Reddit. So yeah, you want me to
Say
tell
the
the story? It's nasty as all hell.
wait. Well, how nasty? Like,
A girl fucks a dog.
No,
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
we're not talking about it.
Exactly.
Sorry, if you want to hear that one, you'll have to be in it.
You'll
Have to
find
be in
it-
a
it's on
different
Reddit.
podcast.
It's on Reddit. It's on Reddit.
It's on
somewhere.
Reddit. Go to
She
it.
catches
You'll
syphilis
have
from
to
her dog.
wait until the next episode.
Oh no, she gives her dog syphilis. She doesn't catch syphilis from her dog.
Wow.
You can find it pretty easily. It's not that hard to find.
I'm not surprised. Yeah, you can pretty much go to any porn site and click in woman on insert animal here, and you'll be able to find it.
Oh God. I mean, you're not wrong. But
Zach's
still.
gonna have to cut out this entire segment so it doesn't get demonetized too bad.
Yeah. We should probably warn him.
We should probably warn him
no,
especially.
don't warn them.
No.
Hey Zach, this is where you cut it.
Hey, Zach.
Okay,
past,
so how was your all day today?
past 5 minutes, cut all of it.
Just
okay.
suddenly, like in the middle of our sentence, just cut it.
Yeah. Just put like a little music bit right here that says demonetized.
This will result in our channel being deleted forever.
Hi, this is how you
Put the
no, you
intermission
start off with
logos
the strike.
again.
You put like the intermission music that says like this was cut so we don't die.
We're sorry, but the previous segment that we talked about had to be cut due to copyright infringement, loitering, inappropriate conversations, inappropriate behavior going on behind the conversation. Talks about chlamydia. Like,
Syphilis from dogs.
I feel like Sean over there is learning so much about this group of people that he doesn't want to know.
I feel like he's not really paying attention.
He's not. All right, new conversation.
Okay, this is where you start back up, Zach. Oh God, I really hope he doesn't just immediately post these online, or we're
God, that
gonna
would be so
fucking
bad.
Dead.
You
I'm
should-
gonna lose my job.
This is why you don't tell. This is why you don't say people's names.
yeah, but
You
my
had a
voice is
building.
pretty iconic. I kind of have a unique voice.
Listen, pretty much everyone can say that they sound like someone. Okay, if I wanted to, I could sound like John Mulaney. I'm not sounding like him right now, but I can if I want to.
You guys
I didn't
aren't
know
wanting to
Mickey
go
Mouse
into
was sketchy.
politics, are you?
Yeah, I can do a
I
Mickey
said
Mouse.
you guys aren't wanting to go into politics, are you?
No.
Let's talk about politics.
No, get
Hi
out.
there. We
Well,
are now
Zach's
going to
not
talk
here.
about the P word. Poser.
Alright, Ben Shapiro.
And also, all right, so
Okay, I gotta say one thing.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro, the shit that he says is fucking hilarious, especially what's been going on with his wife.
oh my god.
What's going on?
You mean his doctor wife?
Yes,
My
his doctor
doctor.
wife. His wife is a doctor, and he tried to.
That's it.
His doctor wife's a doctor?
But,
My
he
doctor
tried-
and my wife.
But when the song "As Pussy" came out, he sent out a thing saying like this is wrong because like that's not right. That's a health problem.
He said his
He's
doctor wife
married.
told him
His
that.
doctor wife told him that. I feel bad for his wife.
I feel bad for any celebrity's wife or husband,
I
depending
feel
on
bad
the
for
situation.
anyone's wife because everyone's wives have to be just like doesn't know how to do anything right anymore.
Listen, like every celebrity, their spouse, I always feel slightly bad for them because they're always going to known by this. They're always going to be known as this person's spouse.
Yeah, but I don't know his wife's name, or I would use her
Precisely.
name.
He doesn't say
Doctor
her
wife.
name. He just says my doctor.
My doctor wife is just a blow-up doll in the corner.
Like one of those,
It's wearing a nurse's outfit.
yeah.
It's wearing like the sexy nurse's outfit that you can buy during Halloween.
This is not about politics. This is just us laughing at a man.
Who's talking about politics? Listen, you can talk about pretty. Listen, I've always gone with the idea that I originated with South Park. If we're gonna make fun of someone, we have to make fun of everyone, okay?
Yeah.
Like that's the only way.
So
you
who
can-
do we make fun of from the other side?
All right.
Oh, Zach's here.
I
We're
don't
in
know.
trouble. You might want to listen back to this one before you post
As
online.
long as it's not in
It's
what
bad.
fine.
It's
It
bad.
got bad.
It's
It got real
bad.
No, it didn't.
It's
Just post
very
it.
bad.
Just post it.
No, it got bad.
No, it got really
Logan?
bad. It got about it.
It did not have the.
I don't know.
It didn't
how
have the word
YouTube
you said you
algorithm
don't want it to have.
What was it?
We
like,
talked about syphilis in dogs and how dogs can catch syphilis
Yeah. And
New conversation.
from their owners.
you mean them fucking?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And
It needs to be cut. It's
No, it doesn't.
bad. Oh God.
All right.
Told ya.
New topic.
let me tell something real first. I do not condone zoophilia.
Let me tell you something real quick. I do not condone Zootopia.
Zootopia's fucking awesome.
Listen, I haven't been able to watch that movie ever since the first time I saw it.
The
Not,
furries kinda
not
ruined
because
it.
of
I'm
any,
sorry,
not
Zach,
because of
but they
any
did.
reason.
What?
The furries kind of ruined Zootopia for me.
Seeing
I can't
all
look at
those
Judy Hopps
posts
the same
about-
way anymore.
All those posts about Judy
Are you
Hopps
a
hopping
furry?
on her dick.
Don't out me like that.
Listen. In all seriousness,
My girlfriend
though.
doesn't know that yet.
She does now. She does now.
All right, so serious question, everyone. Listen, what do you think was going on
Who's the
in
hottest
the
character
person's in the
Zootopia?
person's mind? Like the first person to ever milk a cow. What was going on in their head?
I'm really hungry.
Just like
I saw
There's
that calf
this
doing
weird-
something. I want to see
there's
what that
these
is.
weird.
Human
There's a
boobs
group
do
of
it, do
4
cows do it.
things dangling down there. I wonder if they taste good.
Do you think they did it to a bull too, just to try it out?
Oh, like
Yeah,
in
they did,
Power
definitely.
Rangers.
Yeah.
You guys have you ever seen the Power Rangers
I
movie?
haven't seen this
Came out
part
like
yet.
in 2017.
I haven't seen this
The
one yet.
opening scene. The opening scene for a Power Rangers movie. I want to see this.
I
with my
remember all the
friends.
Dunkin' Donuts shit in it. That was the only
Krispy
thing.
Kreme. Get it right,
Oh,
bitch.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Donut bank.
But in all seriousness, the opening scene, the guy who ends up being the Red Power Ranger is sneaking a bull into the rival high school's locker room
Oh no.
when they get caught. But before they get caught, he's just like, "All right, everything ready?" And his friend goes, "Yeah, don't worry, I just milked her." What?
You just milked him.
I just milked her. This is a guy cow. Oh, that explains why
There was
it all
only
came,
one.
there was only one. I had to wrap both my hands around. This dude just jacked off a bull. This is a Power Rangers movie.
Some people dream about this.
What is your dream?
Not to out you, Zach, but you know.
You're a very bad death player.
Oh man, I am such a great friend. Hi, my name's Captain Humble.
Oh God. I don't know what to talk about next.
So,
Oh, my cheeks hurt.
how's your pizza? From Domino's, the sponsor of this video.
For legal reasons, it's not.
I don't think
Do
anyone
not
will
sponsor
ever do
this
that.
video. Domino's sponsor us. Tell you what, any pizza place
We'll put bull
that is in our
on your
area,
pizza.
we will accept a sponsorship from, as long as it's not like, really far away, so we can justify ordering it.
We'll put bull semen on your pizza.
We'll start.
Question about pizza. Pineapple on pizza?
No.
Yes, it's always
Yes.
been a thing.
Yes, is
it's
it good?
Fucking great.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sweet and savory goes together.
Logan?
I don't even like pineapple.
I don't like pineapples either. That's why I'm saying no.
If
How
I had
about
my
mango
way,
on
I'd kill
pizza?
every pineapple in the world.
What about mango on pizza?
Everyone just unsubscribes. All
That was not
13
terrible.
people just unsubscribe
That was
because
not
of
terrible.
that. Like, no,
Who
fuck
lives
this.
in a pineapple under the sea? Nobody. Pineapples are now extinct. You guys know that pineapples are not really apples? Fun fact.
No,
They
really?
grow on the ground.
They're not even actually one fruit, technically.
They're not even
thousands,
pine.
or hundreds, aren't they?
Yeah.
Guys, they're not even pine.
Yeah, they didn't come from
Or
a pine
apples.
tree.
Or fruit.
Or a vegetable.
Did you notice they used to rent them out?
Yes.
Did you know that lobster used to be
pineapple
served
zoophilia.
to prisoners and it was considered cruel and unusual punishment?
Yeah. Now it's considered like a delicacy.
Now it's a delicacy because someone's like,
Fancy.
I'm gonna turn this freaking.
We need to get rid of them all. They're fucking everywhere. And they're fucking disgusting.
What are?
Spiders of the sea, lobsters.
Oh, lobsters are great.
No, I mean, that's what they were saying
Oh.
when they were trying to get rid of them.
They were feeding them to prisoners because they were disgusting.
Yeah, so that was before refrigeration was a thing. Is
Yeah.
This is a very key factor.
Also, crabs are great.
We're talking
It's been
about a
too
lot
long
of
since
different
I've
shit.
tried
We need to consolidate.
Nah, no consolidation. We'll consolidate for our next one.
No, probably not.
This is the podcast.
We don't know how to stay on
Hi,
topic.
we're gonna be going up Schitt's Creek for this one, and this is gonna be everywhere. It's gonna look as if someone who's completely blind drew a picture, and that's gonna be our conversation board.
That's all we ever do.
There's not a conversation board in the first place.
And that's why
Why-
a blind person drew it.
Okay, here's the question. Why do our conversations always end up like this?
Because we're all
'Cause we're
fucking
fun people.
psychos.
'Cause I'm really fucking stupid.
My throat hurts now because I just fucking
'Cause I don't
choked on my
know.
own spit.
Existence is.
At least I swallowed, not spit.
At least he has morals, is what he's trying to say.
He swallows.
Spitters are great.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, let it be known that our boy here, he swallows. I know some of you guys know a few spitters out there.
Spitters are
Spitters are quitters. That's such an interesting line right there. Hi there.
I'm not saying
Are you a
in
spitter?
what,
Let it be
but-
known
Hey,
that
you
you're
just
a
don't want to get
quitter.
the floor dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have
Stop
you heard
making
that
the
story
floor.
before? That there was a person that they caught that they used to work at Disney. So they were watching the cameras in one of the rides, one of the dark rides.
I'm really
And the
curious
dog,
about
and the
Oh,
bride
yeah.
broke down. So this girl started playing with her boyfriend. And afterwards, she went to spit. So they announced over the intercom, spitters, quitters. And she heard them, and she listened. So
I'm just imagining that happening. She goes to spit on the intercom. Spitters are quitters. At that moment, she knows, shit, they've been watching.
She knew. At that very moment.
She
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
oh god, that's actually a question I wonder. How many people are just like unknowingly filmed like that a day?
You are.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a camera over there.
But it's not focused over here.
There's a camera right there. Hi,
But I
NSA.
But what I mean is like doing things like that. How many people a day do you think there is?
Hi, NSA.
Hi, NSA. Yeah, I never got a response to my letter. You know the one.
I need all the porn.
I mean, I got a new 4 terabyte hard drive.
Ugh. It's gonna be a lot more than that. It's gonna be something in the petabytes, probably. Oh god. So.
Oh man, my ear.
So college,
What's the
anybody?
matter with your ear?
It's fucked. Now it's quiet.
Yeah, because we don't know what to talk about. There's only so far you can go once you talked about the shit we have.
I mean, doubt. Because there's Daniel over here, which will start something up, but right now he's focusing on.
I have schoolwork. I'm sorry.
Tell us about your schoolwork, Daniel.
I can't because if I talk about it, I'll get in trouble.
Why?
Why?
Will you get in trouble?
Because with my major, if I get caught on this thing,
Oh.
we're not going into my major.
That's such a weird like system, though.
It
His
is.
major is singing.
I can see it.
His major is theater control.
No, that's right. I'm a theater major.
You're a
I'm
theater control major.
I'm a theater major, and what I do is I'm that hard right theater guy. So I'm super against gays.
it makes a
So
lot
I
of work
get
really
so I
hard.
get beaten up by every person in the theater department.
It makes work really hard.
It makes
because-
getting a job extremely difficult as I can't work with most of the people that are around me.